Okay, now today we are going to discuss order management. Order management, which is meant for sales in an organization. Organization which is using Oracle applications. We have that organization with sales department. Sales department will be having different people like salesman, marketing executives, service people. But most importantly, a salesman who does the business by identifying the customer, by reaching to the customer, by negotiating to the customer, confirming the order, then reserving the items against the customer order, and intimate to the production department to manufacture the items. Once the items are manufactured, those items to be shipped to the customer, and you are going to ship to the customer, ship to location. At the same time, bill to location, for which from where the payment happens from customer point of view, then we receive the cash or check, or it depends upon terms and conditions. We have shipped to bill to customer before becoming as a customer is the opportunity. When the opportunity gets confirmed, we are calling as customer. When customer, you are confirming as a customer, customer should have bill to ship to locations. And after that, the customer should be linked to order management. A customer how is going to be linked with order management? I'm going to show you while discussing the setups. Okay, customer master. When we discuss customer master, I will show you how the customer is linked to order management. So first of all, you should know how the sales process happens. Okay, in a company where there is a manufacturing unit, we have sales department in selling the items to the customer. In this process, now I will explain simple sales process. Okay, just a minute. Okay, today we are going to discuss a simple cycle of order management. What happens with order management? By using order management responsibility, by using order management module, what you are going to do as a part of sales. Okay, and after that, when sales happen, then there should be a payment should be received from the customer. How it is getting invoiced? Invoicing means billing. If you buy something, you have to pay. That means the company which is selling the item is going to receive the cash from you. If you go to supermarket, you are buying something, some items, groceries or whatever it may be, you are buying. Finally, you are reaching to the billing section where you are paying something against invoice. The person is asking to pay how much. He prepares the bill which shows all the items, what is the price and total quantity, is calculating all the values, summation, and finally this is the figure you have to pay. See that supermarket is using Oracle applications, okay, right now. So let us say the supermarket is using Oracle applications and we are at the position of biller. That means we are going to sell the item and we are going to receive the cash, right? So in this process, a company which is doing the business, which is reaching to the customer. That means it is going to sell the item, right? When it is going to sell the item, you are shipping the item. Further, when billing happens, you are going to receive the cash. Further, in a simplest way, I can say when you want to buy something, let us say we discussed how to buy a laptop from the market. You want certain item, you are the buyer. But now the one who is selling the laptop, let us come to them, okay? So you are approaching for laptop. So you go to different shops. So I am the one of the shopkeeper. Now you approached as a customer. You approached as a customer. You asked certain item. What is that laptop? What is that laptop? You are going to put some configuration. It is my requirement. So and so OS, so and so hard disk, so and so configuration you would require. Whatever the details you are giving, I listen carefully because I am the shopkeeper. I am going to sell the item based on your requirement. I received the requirement. You gave the requirement. Then you are requesting for quotation, right? You would like to know the price because the moment you come to the shop, you will not buy the item. Why? You are expecting some best price. So whatever the price I have given to you, it doesn't mean that you are going to buy immediately. What will you do? You will go to next shop. So here, from Oracle point of view, shopkeeper is using application because I am the seller. So I am using Oracle application. If I want to give some quotation, I will prepare the quotation and give it to you, right? And customer accepts, then your order will be confirmed. I'm going to confirm the order in case customer accepts the quotation that I gave. But he will not accept. First time he will not accept. Simply he takes the quotation. He will go to next shop. He will put the same requirement. He will get another quotation. When my quotation is better than that quotation, he will come back to me and he will try to buy the item. Right? Now let us see the same case. We have two suppliers, two companies which are supplying the laptops. I am one of them. Okay. Now I gave the quotation. I'm waiting for customer confirmation by accepting my quotation. I gave the quotation, but customer didn't say anything. Simply he left the place and he went to another shop. There also he put the same requirement. He gets another quotation. Fine. He got now two quotations. He compares. Now he came back to me. Why? The price that I gave might be lesser than the price the second supplier might have given. Okay. Now he comes back to me. I would like to buy the item. That means he is going to accept my quotation. Okay. That's fine. He accepted. When he accepts, then I confirm the order. When I confirm the order, I have to confirm the order based on each purchase order. When he got the quotation, it is his duty to get a purchase order while coming for certain item. He comes with purchase order that he wants to buy. He gives the purchase order. That purchase order is the source for your document. Your sales order. You are going to sell the item to customer, right? That means customer is approaching with his PO, purchase order. That is the source for you. That is the reference for you, I can say. That is the reference for your sales order with respect to customer. When you want to sell the item, I have to prepare a sales order. So when I enter sales order, based on the purchase order reference, I'm going to prepare the sales order. Then I confirm who is the customer, what is the bill to, ship to, terms and conditions, when he's going to pay. Is a cash customer, is going to pay immediately, or 1 month or 2 months or 3 months he's going to pay. So what is the ship to location? What is the bill to location? From where I am shipping? I am shipping the item, right? That means I might be having different places from where I want to deliver the item to the customer. I have different places. So which place? That means which place? That means which organization? From which organization? From which distribution center you are going to ship the item to the customer? In the process, I prepare the sales order with reference to is PO, is purchase order. I prepared. Now, what items he would require? You confirm the items also. What is the item? How much quantity? Then, it is my duty to check availability of item because I am selling the item. I confirm the order. Customer needs the item by month end or by today or immediately or after some days. It depends. That means there is a schedule ship date. What is schedule ship date? By what day he would require this item? That is called schedule ship date. I would like to know what is the schedule ship date. Customer confirms by so and so date. That's it. I have to confirm the order by the same day. When I confirm the line with item, quantity, price, then so and so date, the day approaches to you, you should be ready with the delivery. When I want to be ready with the delivery, based on the schedule ship date, if the item is manufactured item, I have to intimate my production people, my manufacturing people, saying that so and so order is there. To fulfill the order, I would require so and so quantity of items which are to be manufactured right away. And what are the items you have manufactured that should be reserved against this particular customer only? This is the information I have to pass on to production department. Now, production department starts manufacturing. After manufacturing, the production department is going to keep those items in the store. That store is finished goods stock. When the items are available in finished goods store, we have different stores, raw material stores, consumable stores, spare part stores, customer returned items. We are keeping in somewhere. That area, each area is called sub-inventory because your inventory is a storeroom in which you are specifying, you are maintaining certain partition for certain items. That means that partition is called sub-inventory. The main portion is called inventory, which is nothing but entire warehouse or storeroom. And within the storeroom you have partitions. Within the warehouse you have partitions. Each partition is a sub-inventory. So as and when the item has been manufactured and has been inventorized or has been kept in the store, that store location from where you should know. From there we are going to reserve the item against the customer for whom, like to whom we confirm the sales order. When you confirm the sales order, when the manufacturing guys confirms the order, the items have been manufactured, have been inventorized, those items to be reserved against customer. So I have to request, being a sales guy, I have to request store guys to reserve the item against a customer. Once the items have been reserved, I have to make a delivery. Why? So delivery is required. Without delivery note, you cannot load the customer vehicle with certain items. Why? Delivery is not the document, which is the proof of the sales, and through which, if you project the delivery note, Based on that only, the inventory guys, store guys will load the vehicle with respect to items. So you have to make a delivery. So the salesman is going to prepare a delivery note based on which we are going to deliver the item to the customer ship to location. In the process, you can raise another question. I am shipping means should I provide the vehicle or customer comes with the vehicle? Both the ways. If customer comes with the vehicle, we are not charging transportation. If customer is not coming with vehicle, then I have to provide the transportation. Means there is a freight charge. Freight, we call it as transportation charge as freight charge. That freight we have to add at the time of delivery. So how much you are charging for transportation? Along with the price of the item, sales price of the item, we should take care of freight charge also. Why we are providing the freight? We are providing the transportation as well. That means you have to charge. In case you are not providing, customer came with his vehicle. So against the delivery note, you have to load the vehicle, give the green signal, then vehicle goes out of the campus. That means you are giving a signal after confirming whether he paid the amount or not, or based on the terms and conditions. It is very important. We are discussing generic business. When you want to deliver the item, you have to make sure you have received the cash. Or, as per the terms, whether he is going to pay immediately or after some days he is going to pay. After some days means certain time, or 1 week, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. Payment terms and conditions are going to indicate how many months he would require to pay the credit that he has taken. Today he is not going to pay anyway. If he pays today, that means he is becoming a cash customer. He is going to pay and take the item. But most of the times, credit customer only they won't pay. Simply they take the item and after that, based on the terms and conditions, they are going to pay. When they pay, you will receive. When you receive, there should be an invoice. Because invoice is indicating what is the item, what is the quantity, what is the price, total value. Is there any freight charge that has to be added? Totally, this is the invoice you should pay. That you should get it. So how this process is going to be in the system? Let us see quickly. This is the gist of sales process. This is common business. Everybody knows. If you don't know, you have to understand. This is the business process. We have different scenarios. Okay. Now let us see. I would like to show you a full cycle, a simple cycle of sales. I told you first we have a call with customer saying that what item he would require and what quantity. And I want to give a quotation, and that quotation should be accepted by customer. Then only I confirm the order. If customer is not accepting and he goes to another supplier, we are not bothering. Like we are not bothered about that. Simply we forgets the customer. Customer approaches us. It doesn't mean that he is going to buy the item. He may or may not, but he will receive the quotation from us because he would like to know the price. If he feels the price is very high, he goes to next shop, next vendor. Let us see now. See, there is a pricing and availability. Okay, let me open the file. Open the notepad. Okay, I have to track what are the items I am going to sell the item. So I'm going to sell the item to customer. Let me take one item. Okay, I'm taking this item. So whatever the item you are selling to the customer, that item is going to have an item code, right? So just I have taken the item code. This is the item code. Okay, let us see now. Pricing and availability. Okay, system is too slow. Let me open. Okay, go to order management. Click on sales orders. Okay, here pricing and availability, where I have taken the item. So that item, what item you want, that item should be entered, right? This application will be slow, so let me close this application. I will go to another instance. It's taking time today, it is slow. Okay, to close, I'm not going to discuss this. First, I'm going to discuss the pricing and availability. Why? Customer is on the call. Let me take, I'm the sales guy. I'm selling the item. I received the call from customer. What item he would require? What quantity? When he would require? Let me take. Pricing and availability. My item is this. Press tab. This item is this. This is the description. Okay. There is a customer. If you know the customer, you can enter the customer or search the customer. The customer who approached, he will search for the name. If the name is not there, so you have to intimate AR people, account receivables people, saying that this customer approached, but this customer is not in our list. You have to add, means you have to define. So that means, let us say the customer who approached is a regular customer. I'm going to sell the item. The first customer, I'm taking first customer. Okay, now this customer, let us say this customer is having a particular order type, particular price list, because he's a regular customer, definitely we'll be maintaining all the what are the order types we'll be using to sell the item to the customer. What is the price list? through which we take the price of the item for this customer. It can be specific to customer or it can be common to customer, every customer. So let us take for example, for simple case, we have certain price list which is common for all the customers, and this is the order type we have, but we will be having different order types. Basically, the order types are two types. Means two types means we have multiple types. I will tell you. Normal sales order, the one who approaches, he will sell the item to the customer. Sometimes customer takes the item, whatever the item you sell to the customer, he takes, but he returns due to some reason, some damage, manufacturing defect. When you take the return, you should have return order, not sales order. Sales order meant for selling the item. Return order meant for receiving the item from the customer. Due to manufacturing defect or certain, he changed his mind. So he doesn't require to this item. Sometimes he returns. So whenever he returns, we have to take back. Whenever you want to take back, there should be an order type. Which order type? Return. There is a written order, there is a sales order. Sales order through which you always sell the item to customer. We have sales order, we have written order through which you receive the item after selling the item to the customer through sales order. Sometimes what happens, the order type you use for both sales and return in the same sales order. Listen carefully. We are going to see all these scenarios, all these permutations and combinations. Okay, all these combinations of scenario we are going to see. But first of all, we have to see the simple cycle of sales. So there is an order type. Let us say it allows both sales and returns. Okay. Now, I'm taking the call means I know exactly from which location he is calling. For that location, is there any branch nearby? Is there any distribution center nearby? This warehouse is nothing but our branches. Our branches. These are all our branches. So we have 4 branches which are nearby to customer. So which location I want to take? Let me take this location. Okay. This is nothing but when a customer approaches for certain Tata Indica car, and he approaches certain branch which is near to him, and we have to make sure Tata Group might be having different warehouses at different locations like Patancheru, LB Nagar, Gachibowli or Hyderabad. We have different areas, right? So that area which is near to customer, we have to identify that location we have to select, because it is very economic for you, because in finance point of view you no need to provide the transportation. Expenses will be less when you select the nearby warehouse to the customer location. Now click for price and availability to get the price of this item and availability across this warehouse. Click. When you click price and availability, you will get the result in the center form. Observe here. This is header. Okay. We have. See, request date is June 7th. By June 7th, full quantity is available by 11th June, because it is as per our demand, our manufacturing unit, our planning methods, our scheduling methods. Based on that, the date will be proposed. Click OK. This item price is, this is the price from the price list. This is the price list. So we have, this is the price, list price. Then earliest available date, by so and so date it will be available. Pricing, we have the price information. Currency, then item availability. So item quantity, No sources are available. Please check that sourcing rules are defined and assigned properly in the assignment sets. An org level assignments should contain correct customer and site. Okay. There is no item availability. Let us say. This is how we inquire. Item information. This item belongs to this organization, this branch. You would require what is lead time? To arrange this item, how much time do you require? That is called how many days you would require. That is called lead time. Unit of measure. How many items you would require? There is an unit. Right? There is an unit. If you want one car, one number, right? That number is called unit of measure. If you want 12 cars, one dozen, that dozen is called unit of measure. Quantity, unit of measure. Similarly, if you take oil in liters, liter is unit of measure, right? So, how many yards? Here the item unit of measure is yards, its length. We are selling the item in lengths, okay, in yards. So, in length, the yard is unit of measure for length. So, how many yards you are going to sell to the customer? It is giving the information. And what is the item you have taken? Are there any related items against this item? You are checking. Related item in the sense, if you take laptop, charger is related item. Charger. It's not part of laptop, but it is external item. It is a separate item, but still, without charger, you will not sell the item, right? You will not sell the laptop. So that is called related items. That means related items always gives the information that you should not miss. Along with the main item, you have to set. You have to take care of those items also. That's what. Now, see, I'm trying to prepare a simple quotation. Okay. This is the item I have selected. So I'm going for add to selection. When I add it to selection, you can see current selections. If you have any second item, you can select the second item. Unit of measure, warehouse, price list, same. When you added something with the same parameters, you can add another item. You can select second item, but with remaining details as same as earlier details. Then, this is the item, right, you have taken. Then save as a quote. When you save as a quote, you will get a number. So and so quote has been created. So, but here something has to be done because something is missing here. So that is the reason it's not generating. Okay. Okay. For we will discuss this cycle tomorrow, but right now I will show you without negotiations how the selling process goes on because I have to do the setup. I will come back with by configuring the negotiations workflows and all those things. But for today, let us see the simple cycle of sales in which let us say customer and we ourselves we have the negotiation with respect to customer confirm the order, that's fine. I'm going to confirm the order, sales order. How to create a sales order? Let us see. There is a sales order. Okay. Now when you create a sales order, when you click on sales order, this is the form meant for sales. What happened? System is very slow today. I'm going to create a sales order. Okay, select the customer. I would like to take the first customer. When I select the customer number has come, ship to location, bill to location. This is all coming from customer master setup. We have order type, just now I discussed. Then we have price list, date ordered by today, salesperson. Okay, who is the salesperson? You can select currency, everything. Then in others, we have this is called others tab. This is main tab. This is line items tab. In others tab, we have payment terms. What are the terms and conditions in the process of paying the amount and receiving the cash from the customer? Freight terms. Freight terms, if you are providing transportation or whatever it may be, what are the terms and conditions? So let me go to line items. Okay, now this form you can drag it to right hand side. This is going to show you the availability of the item. There is no availability, that is the reason this field is blank. But let me show you. Here, let us enter. After that we will see the availability of the item. I want to select the item. This is the way you have to select the item. To search the item, you have to enter the percentage and click the find. When you click, it will show you. When you enter the percentage, it will show you all the items. But I know the item code, or that I am searching for item. This is the item, right? Find. So this is the item. How much quantity? Let us say I want around 1200 quantity. Okay. Customer needs. Okay. I'm the sales guy. I'm selling the item. I selected the item that customer would require. How much quantity I entered. Unit of measure comes from item master. Selling price comes from pricing. Price list. There is a price list, okay, that you entered already. Okay, let me complete first. Okay, here schedule ship date. I want this item by month end. Let me take. I entered 30th. Fine. Now, anything else to be entered? See, white fields are optional, yellow fields are mandatory. After entering the line details, all the information, in the shipping tab, we have quantity and warehouse. From which warehouse we are going to ship this item. I want to ship this item from Booster. Okay, that is the organization. That is the manufacturing organization. I want to ship this item from manufacturing unit. So I selected what is the place of manufacturing, that is certain company, certain distribution center, or certain manufacturing plant which is existing in some location. That location you have to enter. Okay. Now go to main tab. So pricing tab will show you price list and what is the price. Okay. Now go to main tab. I book the order. See, when you created the order, there is a number. If you go to order information, okay. Now, if you go to order information, there is an order number. You have to track this. Control C, copy that. Let us track in the notepad. What is the number of sales order that you created? I created so and so SO, that is sales order. Now, go to lines. This is the item. Book the order. Booking the order is nothing but confirmation. The order from our side. Okay. Now I am confirming the order. For that, I have to book the order. Click on book. Right side you can see in this small form what is the on hand quantity, what is the quantity available in our store, 0. See, There is a message. So and so order has been booked, but there is a credit check hold applied. Overall limit exceeded using site credit profile. What does it mean? What is credit check? It is very important topic. Of course, we are going to discuss elaborately on this. But what is credit check? I will give you a simple. Credit check. Customer is not going to pay anyway. He is going to pay after 1 month or 2 months. Customer wants to pay after 1 month. Does it mean that he can take any amount of items? He may take $10,000 worth of items and he can pay after 1 month also. But customer wants to buy the items or take the items around the worth of $100,000. That means 1 lakh dollars. Then we want certain amount. But at the time of booking the order, we don't know how much he paid. Whether he paid or not, we don't know. For any customer, there is a limit of credit. That means he won't pay anything, but he keeps on taking the item. But to what limit you can take? What worth of items you can take? Up to $5,000. I will not stop you. When $5,000 crashed, you spent. I mean, you might have taken the items which are worth of 500 or $5,000, but beyond that, you are keep on ordering. That means your credit has gone already. 5,000 is the limit of credit approval, credit limit for you. You crossed that limit. Now you cross it to 20,000. When you crossed 5,000, system puts hold. Why? Because it always checks what is the limit of credit. If he crosses the credit limit, then system puts hold. That hold is called credit check hold. That means this customer might be having a credit limit of 10,000 and you are ordering something which is more than 10,000. Already might have taken some items, but he didn't pay. That is also shown as credit, and that credit is more than the credit limit, and now you are creating a new order which is worth of certain amount, and that amount also getting credited to the credit amount. So totally the credit value is getting increased, but paid value is not there. There is no invoice, there is no received amount from the customer, so system puts hold. Continue. You should not forget to click on continue. So you have to take, before that you have to take the order number, what order I have created. I created this, the order. Click on continue. Okay, order has been booked. This is the order. There is a credit check hold has been applied. If you have hold, system puts hold. When system puts hold, you cannot ship this item. If you want to ship this item, that hold should be removed. How can I remove the hold? You can remove the hold from actions. Go to actions. You can search for, is there any release hold is there or not? See, there is a release holds. Click OK. This is credit check failure is the whole name. I'm relieving from credit check failure. So I got something, some other. You might have taken the permission from our management. Now management has called me saying that you can proceed, you can ship the item. He is going to pay afterwards. Then when I get the confirmation, I'm going to write I'm writing something for reference. Okay, that's it. Now progress workflow means what? The sales process, manufacturing process, procure to pay process, everything is a workflow. Means every step is linked. When the status changes, it keeps on updating and gets ready for next process. There is a workflow which works continuously. So I don't want to, because there is a hold, and after releasing hold, let it be, no, let it be processed for next operation. Okay, let it be ready for next operation. Next function. Okay, progress workflow release. When I release, hold releases successfully. Okay, now you can see this line. Hold. When it is hold, it might have checked. I didn't show you, but this time we will observe. When there is a hold, this checkbox will be enabled. As we released, that has been unchecked. Now, when it is unchecked, we progress the workflow, and after that, the status is awaiting shipping. What is awaiting shipping? Shipping, delivering the item. It is awaiting means what? Waiting for shipping. It's waiting. So we didn't ship it. So awaiting shipping is the status. Status is very important. You have to remember at the time of booking, at the time of picking, at the time of reserving, at the time of shipping, at the time of invoice, at the time of closing. All the statuses keep on changing. We should know at what stage, what is the status. Based on the status, we are going to take the action. Now it is awaiting shipping. Take the order number. Okay. This order has been booked. Now tell me, being a sales guy, I want this item to be shipped to the customer, but I am not having any item. Why? I am not the storekeeper. I am not authorized to ship the item until and unless I get the item from the store. Store guys are concerned about items. Items are maintained in the storeroom, and store executives, the storekeeper is concerned about that. So I have to request my store guy, boss, I have a customer. He would require certain items. Can you transfer these items to my location, my area, so that I can ship the item against the order that has been confirmed by the customer? In this process, I have to request to the store to transfer the material that is existing in the storeroom to my sales area, from where I am going to ship the item to customer. In this process, what is the next step? Awaiting shipping is the status. When it is awaiting shipping, you can go for shipping. Go to shipping. Transactions. You know the order number. This is the order number. This is the order number. I entered. Find. This is the item. See, when the sales order line status is awaiting shipping, the shipping transaction lines are having different status. Have you observed that? See, when I went to shipping transactions, the shipping transactions I found against the sales order number. Then I got this item and the status is released, ready to release, and next step is pick release. You have to remember all the statuses, very important, because at the time of booking, what is the sales order line status? At the time of shipping transaction, and when the sales order line is having status of awaiting shipping, at this point of time, what could be the status of shipping transaction line? The line status will be ready to release. And next step is pick release. Next step is pick release means I have to do the pick release. How to do that? Let us see. This is the function. Launch pick release. Launch pick release is the function. You have to select from actions because next step is pick release. So I have to select pick release and click go. Number of concurrent requests launched successfully 1. Number of requests that failed 0. Click OK. What's happening? Let us see. Concurrent request, when it is running, background, there is a request which is running. What is that request? Let us see. View, requests, find. When you find, see, there is a request which is running. What is that request? This is the one. Pick slip report, sales order acknowledgement. These are all the reports running. the moment you pick, pick release. Means pick release is the function that you want to reserve the item and request the item to the store to transfer to your area. From your area, you are going to make a delivery to the customer ship to location. For that, I have to raise a request. That request is nothing but this pick slip. When the pick slip is nothing but a move order, we call it as move order. Okay, now refresh. Once completed, close this. Okay, if you want to see view request, fine. These are the three requests. Is there any output? Let us see. There is an output. What is that output? Copy file. So that will be opened here. See? So in item I requested pick up. Pick unit of measure. I entered sales order in yards. Have you remembered? But it is picking up rolls. Why? How many yards equal to rolls? There is a unit of measure conversion. What is conversion? Dozen is also unit of measure and one number is also unit of measure. How many numbers equal to 1 dozen? 12 numbers equal to 1 dozen. So 1 number equal to 1 by 12 of 1 dozen. That factor is conversion factor. You can have any unit of measure. Somebody sells the item in kgs, somebody sells the items in tons, quintals. Quintals, tons and kgs are unit of measures having base unit of measure of kg, but you have the conversion factors. That is how you are getting tons and quintals. So this is the report which gives the information. Okay, now close this. Go back. Okay, this is the item. Just now, I launched pick release. What is the status? How can you see the refreshed status? Click the line, Control F11, Control F11. When you press Control F11, you can see release to warehouse. Next step is Transact Move order. I told you, a salesman should request the item to be transferred from store to my area because I am the sales guy. I am going to ship the item. I want items which are required by customers be ready at my location. So I requested. Raising a request is nothing but raising a move order. That move order has been requested. Move order has been raised when you did launch pick release. That is the reason. Next step is transact move order. But move order, to do the transact move order, you should know the move order number. What is the move order number? If you scroll to right hand side, you have move order number. What is the move order number? See, this is the number. Let us take this number to the notepad. This is S4. Now I have created move order. What is the move order number? This is the move order number. Okay, now close this. What is the next step? You can clearly see that transact move order. How to transact move order? I'm the sales guy. I will not be having the access for move order. So I have to switch over to inventory responsibility. The guy who is acting like storekeeper, he should be having the responsibility access of inventory. You have to go to inventory. From as a being a storekeeper, how to transfer the material to sales area. That's what I'm going to show you. Now I become from salesman to store guy. Now close this. Switch responsibilities to store. The store responsibility is inventory. So let us go to inventory. When you go to inventory, we have move orders. I have taken the move order number. So transact move order. Next step is transact move order. It is showing in the shipping transaction form. So let me go to transact move orders form. So my organization, from where I am shipping, from Worcester. Okay, now it is asking move order number. Just now I took right. This is the number. Press tab. Find. Okay. Select. Allocate. What is allocate? Allocate is the function through which you reserve the item to the customer. Allocate means you are going to reserve the item to the customer. Okay, I will try to allocate But do you have the quantity? Let us see. I want to allocate. See, I know because the quantity is 0. You remember when you enter the sales order, we have seen the quantity. The quantity is 0. So how can you do that? Allocation, reservation. If you have the item quantity, then only you can reserve the item. If you don't have the item, then how can you reserve? Okay. So for that, first of all, what you have to make sure is I will show you complete scenario. But right now, sales order has been booked. Next, the status is awaiting shipping. And next step in the shipping transaction form is pick release. When you did the pick release, the item gets transferred from main store to sales area. From sales area, I am the salesman. I will make a delivery and I will ship the item to the customer. When I ship the item to the customer, I can invoice it. I have to prepare invoice and send to customer. Against that invoice, customer is going to pay to us. Okay. So for that, I want to show you a simple transaction which is already all set for shipping. Let me show you. In the order management, shipping transactions. I want to find set an order, but let me take the Worcester orders. I want to ship from Worcester. Okay, the lines which are released to warehouse just now we saw. Okay, the same status I want. Anything which is having released to warehouse. Let me see. There is nothing. Okay, there is anything not shipped. Let us see. Okay, see we have certain items. Similar to, like just now we saw after booking the sales order, just now we came to shipping transaction form and then we, I want to say next step is pick release. I want to do the pick release for this order. You take this order number instead of this order. Tomorrow we will see complete cycle. So today also we will see by taking this order for this item, ready to release is the next step is pick release. Go to launch pick release. When you launch pick release, it will create request. What are those requests that are running? You can find out. These are the concurrent requests will be running. You have to remember. So what are the concurrent requests running at the time of picking? You have to remember. It's entry question. What is pick release at the time of pick release? What are the documents will be running in the backend? So the requests are these are the pick selections list generation. Okay, and then when you refresh, it will be completed. After completing this, now let us see. You have taken this order, right? Okay. Now take this order number only. I want to see the results of this. Fine. See, it is released to warehouse, and next step is transact move order. When next step is transact move order, you have to take the move order number, and I have to switch to inventory. Move order is this, and switch to inventory. I will go to inventory, then I will go to move orders, transact move orders in the Worcester organization. Now I enter the move order number, find, select, allocate. Allocation is nothing but reservation against the customer. The existing quantity which is available in the store will be reserved against customer. Let us allocate. Allocate means reserving. I am reserving the item against the customer. Let us see what happens. Okay. See, it is done. Material pick release and pick confirmation process completed without error. When you allocated, everything is allocated, reserved, reservation is done, and after that process is done. Transaction complete, on records applied. Now let us go back to order management. Let me find the same line. What is the status in the shipping transaction form? In the shipping transaction form, for the same order number, this is the order number, that is move order. Move order has been done already. Now clear and find the number. Sorry, what is the number? What is the order number? This is the order number. Copy order number of 100861. Find. See, the status changed. Have you observed? We requested large number, but what are the items available that has been transferred? Some items which are not transferred has been changed to back ordered, and next step is still it is showing as pick release. These statuses are very important. What is back order? When there is no enough quantity, that remaining quantity will be back ordered. The one which is available will be staged and pick confirmed, and next step is ship confirmed. Okay, these statuses are very important. So now this line is ready for shipping. I want to make this line is ready for shipping. So I want to create a delivery. There is no delivery number. I want to create a delivery number. Delivery number is very important. So auto create deliveries. Click go. Delivery number will be generated. Yes, this is the delivery number. So I have to make a note of delivery number. What is DN? Delivery note. Okay. Next step is ship confirm. How to do the ship confirm? Go to actions. Before actions, it is delivery. You are going to ship. Click on delivery. Click delivery tab. Okay. See, waybill. So whenever you go for delivery node, there should be a waybill number to be entered. What is waybill? This is the waybill. I want to enter a waybill number as this is the waybill number. Okay. Do you want to save changes? Yes. Now delivery. Now delivery number is available here, and for this delivery, this is the delivery. From this delivery, I'm going to ship confirm. Either you can click on this ship confirm button, or from actions you can select ship confirm. So both are same. When I click ship confirm, it is opening another form and saying that so to check all the details. So we have to remember options: ship entered quantity, ship all, back order, cycle count. We are going to discuss all this. What is the importance of each checkbox? Each radio button. This round button is called radio button. This checkbox. And set delivery in transit. What is in transit? What is closed trip? What is trip? And what is stop? What is trip stop? And create bills of lading. Bill of lading. What is bill of lading? Different interface. What is the importance of this? Ship confirm document sets. We are we are doing the pick release, and it is running a request, and what are the requests running? That is coming from document set at the time of pick release. Similarly, ship confirm, when I do the ship confirm, again it is going to run the some of the requests, and those requests are being run from this document sets only. Let me see what are the concurrent requests have been running the moment I click OK. Click OK. Okay, delivery successfully confirmed. Click OK. Now it's closed. But I told you, view request, find out what are the concurrent requests running. It is the entry question. The moment you do the ship confirm, what are the documents will be running in the backend? The backend reports are bill of lading, commercial invoice, mailing label, packing slip report, interface trip stop. Interface trip stop is not their report, but remaining four are reports. So what are the background concurrent request will be running at the time of ship confirm? It is the entry question. You should remember bills of lading, commercial invoice, packing slip report, vehicle load sheet details, mailing label. Okay, it's all about mailing label, vehicle load sheet details. Okay, interface tip stop is the program which is going to, because you are going to ship the item, means after shipping customer has to pay, means we have to raise an invoice. For invoicing you should What of the lines eligible for invoice should be interfaced to AR module. That is what this interface strip stop is going to take care. The lines which are eligible for invoice to be interfaced to receivables module. That's what this request. Refresh. Completed. Now close this. Now, what is the status of this? Control F11. When you click Control F11, everything has gone. Why? Let us see. Here you have selected not shipped. You have shipped, right? So I have to select blank. Let me select blank. Fine. You got it? The line has been interfaced. Interfaced is the final status. Interfaced is final status. When it is interfaced, okay? Now let us see for this order what is the line status for this item. Okay? This is the order number and this is the item, right? Let me take item. This is the item. Let me take this order number. Now let us see the order status. Close it. Order, return, sales orders. How to open the existing orders? F11. F11 is the query mode. After F11, the form turns to gray color. Press order number, then press Ctrl F11 is the command. Ctrl F11 is the command to retrieve the data. Go to lines. The lines we have the status shipped, right? Now, after this, a concurrent request will run in the backend. That request is nothing but from the inventory. But as of now, we have to wait for 5 minutes because every 5 minutes that request runs. Before 5 minutes, if you want, you have to run manually. What is that request? That is called workflow background engine. You have to click that request. Then with enter the process deferred yes and process time no. What is yes and no? I will tell you. Process timeout no. Process timeout no. Process deferred yes. Submit. Submit another request no. So when you request, a request will be running in the back end. What is that? So it is done, completed successfully. Close. Now let us open the sales order. Switch responsibility to order management. When you switch responsibility to order management, take the order number. The order number is this. Let me show you. Order number, sales order, F11. Give the number. Control F11. Go to lines. Show the see the status. Closed. When it is closed, then only it is eligible for invoice. If it is shipped, it is not eligible for invoice. When it is closed, then only it is eligible for invoice. That's it. After that, it is invoice should be created. What we did, we just simply created a sales order to a customer who is having shipped to bill to location, and we have certain terms. And then we entered the lines. What is the item we want to ship it? What is the quantity? So and so date, by which date? And we booked the order, confirmation. The status changed to awaiting shipping. Then we went to shipping transactions. Then we have seen the status. It is ready to release. Next step is pick release. So I launched pick release. Once I pick released, it has created move order. What is move order? Move order is nothing but request to the store. Being a sales guy, I am requesting the store guy to transfer the material from main store to my area, my sales area, so that I can prepare a delivery by loading the vehicle to the customer. So against the delivery, I have to create a delivery. Why? Because after doing the pick release, allocation reservation has been done. Items have been transferred from main store to my store. That is sales store. Sales store is nothing but staging. What is staging? Is nothing but sales store. After requesting and move order has been transacted, so the items have come to staging sub inventory, staging area, sales area. From that area, I created delivery and I ship confirm. So when I ship confirm, documents have been printed, and after that, the status changed to interfaced. When the shipping transaction line status is interfaced, the sales order line status will be closed. When it is closed, it is eligible for invoice. Let us see whether invoice has been generated or not for this line. So right click on this. Additional line information. If you want to see any invoice for this line, click on the invoices. invoice is not generated, okay, due to some reasons, because we have to see periods are open. So this is the month of June, so June periods are open or not. So if it is not open, invoice will not be created. We will see tomorrow, okay. So by doing the same cycle, okay, we will see what is invoice, how to generate invoice, how what that invoice, how it looks like, how the details of items and freight charge, how it is going to be appeared in the invoice, that invoice to be printed and given to customer, against which customer pays. Okay, this is what today's simple clause of order to cash. Okay, any questions?